Potential thunderstorms. He's standing by with your forecast. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning. So what y'all like better, the heat or the humidity?
That's option C.
Yeah. Give me another option. I'll take door number C. Well, we're going to have the humidity, forget the heat. Today, though, we didn't talk about the chances of some strong storms. There's a marginal risk of severe weather. You see this line here, this green, basically from the Midlands to the upstate. But as I always say, hey, just because you're not on the green, if you're close to it, let's keep a watchful eye on our potential of strong storms for today. The biggest threat, my feeling, is heavy rain. You know how humid it is outside? The air is very tropical, so heavy rain, I think, is an issue. Certainly maybe some damaging winds from some of these storms, and that frequent lightning can also be an issue. The timeline between 11 a.m. this morning and midnight, doesn't mean exactly, but in and around, I think that's the best time for our chances of some strong storms. Temperatures this morning, check it out, 77 in Lexington. Oh, it's humid, 75 in the city. Sumter at about 74, and yeah, the humidity, it feels even more muggy, warmer, right? Visibility, a little bit of fog in some areas. Bishopville, about 1.5 miles, we're okay in town, but just some hit and miss fog. Be careful for that off to work this morning. Temperatures will hold in the 70s. I'm going to keep the rain chance about 30% this morning, and we'll bring it up to about 40% at 10. It's at 70% for this afternoon. Coming up, I'll show you hour by hour what we can expect for today's rain and storms, and we'll look ahead for the rest of the week as well.
Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Sam. We're going to start right out of the chute here by talking about some news and our chances of some severe weather today. Storm Prediction Center has us under a marginal risk of severe weather. This is area in green. Let's zoom in a little bit closer and I'll show you what we're talking about. It's pretty much everybody here from pretty much all the counties except for maybe the far eastern Midlands. Now, what does that mean for today? That means our chances of some heavy rain, damaging winds, and lightning are possible with this. Tornado threat is certainly low, so don't have to worry about that. My fellow weather geeks, here we are. When we were talking about the jet stream, when it's further towards the south, that's when we get a lot of cold air in. When it goes towards the north, we get lots of hot air. Highs in the upper 90s, the heat index approaching perhaps 110 this weekend. That's dangerous. I'll talk about that and our chance of storms today, all coming up.
It was hot this weekend.
It was hot this weekend, really? If Leland thinks it's hot now, oh, do we have a surprise for him? Well, good morning. Let's look at our forecast and we'll take a look outside here this morning and show you. Well, as we enter May, we still have pollen issues, right? We'll have that pretty much throughout the summer, not nearly as bad as springtime, but still, nonetheless, it's fairly high. We're at a 9, perhaps an 8.5. Rain would certainly help, but it's going to be dry the next few days. We'll look at your full forecast as it's summer-like coming up.